at home. Another Thursday, another topic, another Umjita, whereby we're going to unpack the challenges, the successes that they are met with on a daily basis. This is Buamjita. I'm still your host, Nati Omonize. This show, this Thursday, is proudly sponsored by Siriti Gin. You find it at Macro Online. You find it at Mupulusi Liquor Store, where it was an old miles of meat. Makeup proudly sponsored by Leah Mukwena. If you want to get hooked up with her, contact Buamjita. Today on our show, we're going to unpack. Remember the previous time we had the challenges that we were unpacking of the health fraternity, whereby we were talking about bodybuilding and all of that. Now we are going further into details in terms of the community development, the benefits and the outcomes, and what doors can it opens for you. Today on our show, I'm with my guest. As we go to him, he's going to introduce himself, what is he doing, and way forward. Sir, good day, how are you?
Good, how are you? I'm fine.
Good, and yourself?
I'm fine.
Welcome to Buamjita.
Thanks to you.
Can you please introduce yourself to the viewers?
I'm Mweketsi Max Mosese. Max is the name I just got it from my childhood.
Okay.
Yeah, from the sports. The Max names comes from the sports because I used to like the sports when I started to grow up, when I grew up.
Okay.
So then the name comes there.
Buamjita is not only about us, the skinny guys. We have the hulks, we have the chains, we have the buff guys. We have them with all sorts. Still, they are Umjita. Okay, Mase, can you please tell us what is it that you are doing each and every single day? When you wake up in the morning, for the day, like consecutively like that?
Nati, I like your question. Like I said before, when I grew up, I used to like the sports. I started to play soccer. I was favorite. Soccer, it was my favorite sport. Mm-hmm. Then when it started the age goes, then I started to realize, no, I'm not only on the soccer player.
Yeah.
So in sports generally, in sporting code, I started to realize, no, I'm the guy for the sport, that sporting code, not soccer individual.
Okay.
Then I started to play cricket, athlete. Those sporting code, they used to find it in location. Yeah, I used to be part of it, you see. Because the rugby and the tennis, it was a little bit...
a bit of a challenge.
A challenge for our locations and
yeah, because basically in the location it's only those basic sports that you get.
Yes, okay. yes. So then around 2008, now I said no. Let me start this thing to combine all sporting code, to turn it to the fitness, to turn it to a healthy life, because I realize even if to teach our community about the sports in sports, it is a work itself. Mm-hmm. It can open the door you'll never think it can open door. It can open. So it's when I started to realize, I say, because our community, they like social medias and what, they get the information, but on the information they got, it's not full information. So I started to say, now it is my duty to go back to the location where I started to, because I was playing soccer with my bare foot.
That's what my question is that. You were playing soccer, it's fine. You realized that it's not only soccer that you can play, or not only soccer that you want to be part of. Then you went to other sporting codes. My question is, I want to talk about now.
Okay.
Now, is it only bodybuilding, or are you still doing all the sporting codes?
Yeah, now I'm based on fitness. And based on the fitness, immediately when we are talking about the fitness, it include all sporting codes, because all sporting codes, they need fitness. Even if the workers, they need to be fit. Remember, the fitness is mentally, physically, emotional.
Yeah.
So if those things they are fit, then you can able to achieve whatever you want to achieve, because now on, remember, your mental is fit enough to face whatever is challenging you. Emotionally is fit to absorb any challenge you are facing it. Physically is fit enough. You understand? So that's why I said now on I'm focused on the fitness level. No matter, because sometimes we think this social medias, we see those ladies and gentlemen that transform their body to be nice. There's those names, their quality, their body, because now on they can make the difference of the body types, you see. Because the thing we don't understand is what, when it comes to the body transformation, it needs a lot of work. There is those ones that they need fitness just to reduce the stress, because there is those ones that they have a stress. And like I said, fitness, it is a medicine itself. It helps itself, because the moment you started to be on the fitness environment, then you'll start to take all the stress away. Then afterwards, then you can able to get the way how you going to face any challenges or to solve any problem you are facing with. You understand?
Mike, I need some clarity here. Every sporting code, it needs fitness.
Yes.
Let's make an example. Boxing, it's strength. Soccer, it's stamina. So I want to find out actually, how do you balance the two? Let's say I'm into soccer, because obviously there's no way that I can go into boxing, I would fly. But nonetheless, sports, it's fitness. Let me talk about soccer. Let me say I'm playing soccer. You are into boxing. Then I come to you with someone who's doing a different sporting code. How are you going to balance is the training going to be similar? Because the thing that I need is stamina to be able to contain or maintain the whole 45 minutes and the injury time. And the next 45 minutes, but that's like 90 minutes, close to 100 minutes that I have to sustain. Then same applies to whatever different time that the boxing has. So how do you differentiate the training between these two people?
Like I said before, remember I said the fitness, it contains mentally, emotionally, physically. Each and every sporting code, you use the mind. No matter what, even on the soccer field, there is no way you are just going to run and pass the ball. You have to think. And then you have to use your mind faster, like the sports you are playing. You understand? Even on the boxing, you use your mind to see your opponent. Then you started to see, okay, now on is getting to the level, to the sideways. Now on I have to change. Each and every sport, it goes with your mind. The pace you are playing, each and every sport, the mind runs with it. So that's why I said it started there when it comes to the fitness. Before you can do whatever, you have to be mentally fit, emotionally fit, physically fit. If those things we achieve it, are balanced, they're equal, I'm telling you, then you are just going to fly on your sport.
Okay. He mentioned something very important. Mental capacity, mental fitness. In French, they say mens sana in corpore sano, which means a healthy mind in a healthy body. Meaning a mind is like an engine. If you don't take care of an engine of your car, it will leave you along the way.
That's right.
Going back to our guest, my gentleman,
yes, sir.
Let's talk about your doings now within the community. What is it that you're doing for the community?
So now I'm doing, like I said, When I decided to say, let me go back to the community, and then it brings back what the community gave me, because the community gave me the experience from my childhood. If it was not a community, I will never realize I can do the fitness, because the community allows me to play whatever sports I want to play.
As it said, it takes a community to raise the child.
You see, it supported me. So now when I take that moment, I say, now on, it's my time to bring back to the community. It's when I started to see, even especially our sisters.
Okay.
Our sisters, they are struggling a lot when it comes to the body-wise. Because remember, our sisters, they like the nice body than us. They always want to be beautiful as the flowers.
Okay. Ladies, this is Buamchita. The person who's currently talking now is Umchita. Take note. Is Umchita still thinking about the ladies? Remember, Umchita is not a monster.
Yes.
Is not a perpetrator.
Yes.
Still, they are keeping you into their minds. Just open that door of listening. Give them a platform for them to show you that they are community builders. We can continue, myself.
Yeah, like I said, especially our young sisters now on, because they like social media too much. Where they see most of the influencer on the social media. They get the nice bodies, but they don't know how the journeys for those ones they get there. So then they started to play with their mind. You know, I want to be like this. This is a nice body. But they don't know the journey, the procedure.
Yes.
The impact of that transformation they want to have. Then I said, now on is my time. Let me take this opportunity to show our ladies, now on, even that one, she's on work. The moment she started to post that picture or the video, she's working. So that you can just follow her or the page.
Making her to make money.
You see. But our community, they never realize that all the social media, those ones they are famous, those ones they are social influencer, they are on job, they are working. If they don't post each and every week or a month, then they started to lose their benefits. Yes, you understand. So now when I said to our young sisters, especially on the locations, ladies, because usually they like to see, especially on the adverts. Those ones, they are on adverts. They're not just go there, then they just pick it. No. Like you said, you want the transform the body to be a nice body. We have the plus size. We have whatever. The moment, like I'm going back where I started, I say, if your mind is fit enough, then you started to have the confidence with your body. The moment you started to have a confidence with your body, then you can able to say, now on, even if there is any brand who wants to take the picture of me with their brand or market their brand with my body, I'm able to do it. It's when we started to generate the money. Because it's not about all of us, we are going to be the lawyers. We are going to be the...
we all have different journeys, but then doesn't mean that journey can happen overnight.
Yes.
There's still a process that you have to follow and things that you have to do in order to reach that destiny that you are predestined for.
Definitely.
Okay, for someone who say, you know what Coach Max is saying now, it makes sense. But then how am I sure that Coach Max is the right person for this? What are your, just a bit of highlights, some things that you have achieved that can be able to assure a person that is watching, okay, you know what, for that one I'm going for it. So that person can be able to build that substance of sustainability.
There is those words I'm living with. each and every day I'm learning. I'm not perfect. Each and every day I'm learning. And then I'm learning from those ones, they are not the part of what I'm doing. Even those ones, they are on top. I started to take the notes from it. I can, like now on, it is a heritage month. Let's start it back. Let's start it back. We are still in the sports. We can mention the sports we are playing when we are the kids. And then those sports, if you can sit down and check it, it was our school. It was our school. Remember, we used to play Mollo Mollo Kotabe, Utimile. Then the other one is say 2. So you are doing maths, but not realizing you are doing maths because he will say 2. So you have to get something next to you so that you can pay.
Let me rephrase my question. What I'm asking, Kore, out of the sporting code, like your soccer, your bodybuilding, tennis and whatever excluded because you were not yet exposed to those things at that time. You're just getting exposed to them now. You know what? Highlight rooftop got this one.
Yeah, I was getting there. I was getting there when I said, now when I'm going back where I started, like a heritage, what I learned from my childhood, including the heritage until my achievement. Like you asked me, when you said the one who was watching us and then he said, I will go for Coach Max. The thing, what do you, what is it? What again? What is the achievement? The insurance. The insurance I can give her or him. He will benefit from me. That's why I said, I'm not perfect, but I will go with you on the journey you want to be until the end. And this one is not, it doesn't have the end. You can be 70 years and 80 years still exercising because, like I told you, this is a medicine itself. It is a healthy life because now on our food is not healthy. You can do, they say you can eat healthy, you can eat the veggies, whatever. But remember our food, they are processing. Because, for example, like the fruits, you find the fruits on banana at winter. And then the banana we know it from the beginning days. The banana is it is a summer fruit. Like now on my achievement, I said I'm still learning from where I come from, and then I'm still learning from this, those ones are surround me. On my achievement, when I started to do the transformation, body transformation, I started to say, okay, there is a thing called bodybuilding. I never understand what is a bodybuilding. That is the correct. Even our community, there is a lot of words that is playing around with our community, but we don't understand those words, the meaning of those words. Like the bodybuilding, we thought the bodybuilding you have to be like me. When we started to see the transformation is bodybuilding, no. That you can have a big the size plus, then you started to transform your body to be a lean muscle. That is a bodybuilding.
So in a layman's language, what you're saying is with this kind of body that I'm currently doing now, that I'm currently having now, the skinny body that I'm having, I'm still in the process of bodybuilding. I can also do bodybuilding, but then not being a giant.
Yes. The thing about bodybuilding, it's like on our mind. We thought when we talk about the bodybuilding, we thought that the huge guys, the big muscles. No, the bodybuilding ke transformation.
Okay.
We're talking about the transformation of the body. Ke bodybuilding. Because in the category of the bodybuilding, we have the bikini. The bikini body is those ones they are skinny. They have a flat stomach, small legs, small waist. Everything on that one. You know the poppy element. Bana ba ka tang go dlala ka tsone bo mampopi.
Body baby body.
Wa di bona di ne di le sesane ya. How we tla ka category ya bodybuilding? Ba teng batho ba.
When you wake up every morning, go and run, you are bodybuilding. Meaning for whatever that you are doing, when you wake up, run 5 meters, not 5 meters, that's laziness. At least 1.5 kilos, 2 kilos to 3. Then you are bodybuilding. Like my guest has mentioned, you don't have to be Hulk. You don't have to show up that you are literally bodybuilding. Not every bodybuilder is someone who's huge. Is not someone who can be able to lift up things. You're running, you're skipping, it's still bodybuilding. Myself, as you're stating the types of bodybuildings, can you please indulge further? As I've just explained to the viewers at home, anything that you're doing, as long as it's exercising, that's bodybuilding.
Yes, the moment you started to do the workout, you are doing the bodybuilding. It's let me start with this thing. What is a gym? That's question.
Okay.
The question. Hey, ke gymming. Ke in gym. Go dira khalang ko gymming. You understand? Ko gymming re kopana re le batho ba ba different ka ga gym.
With different things.
With different things,
exactly.
With different body. You understand? It started there. Immediately you understand for a gymming, then you will start to be on bodybuilding to start to say, okay, now on. When we are talking about the bodybuilding, we are not talking about the hang people. We are talking about transformation.
Exactly.
You understand? The transformation, because even if we can stand it there like there is those ones that are huge than me, and then I come with my lean muscle. There is those ones the big muscle. Then you started to do the categories of the body type. You understand? I can be the athlete. You know the athlete, the bodybuilders. Those ones they run like common race,
marathon, and what.
There is a categories for
so
those
basically,
ones
what you're saying is, gym is not only about lifting up.
Yes.
Every single thing like rope skipping,
yes,
it's also bodybuilding.
It falls under the fitness. When we started the bodybuilding, we're talking about the transformation.
Okay, let me.
There is a difference. There is a difference between fitness and bodybuilding.
Okay.
Yes. When we started to talk about the bodybuilding, we're talking about the transformation. When we're talking about the fitness, we are talking about like to do the skipping because it helps you with the endurance, it helps you with the mental, you understand. But when you come to the bodybuilding, then you say, okay, now when you are there, then you started to transform your body to be like this.
Okay, basically, practical example, I'm fitness.
Yes.
And then you are? Transformation.
Yes.
Meaning you move from the original body to this body that you are now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now it's clear.
You understand.
I understand now. because basically, you should, mind you, the level of understanding is different.
Yeah.
Now you might say it the way you say it because you understand it. Then when it comes to me, I'm going to understand it differently.
Yeah.
Hence, I wanted a clarity, even for viewers at home, should get a thorough clarity based on what is fitness and what is transformation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, ke yone se se re kopanang le shone on our society, that one, because sometimes batho ba ya go gymming, they didn't know for babatla it's just they are there for because ba bone the influencer. When you started to go botsa motho for entleke o batla eng, you understand? I started to say ke batla nice body ba bitsa ka maina because I kira rekiwa no body timing ba ireka no
everybody
So motho a ba sa understand for o batla eng, understand. Then e be le gone ke tsenang for okay, the way ke understandang ka teng this the journey e ke le mo yone ne. Then ke tlo dula ha tse ke mo bontsha for okay, ha re bua ka se re bua ka eng, ha re bua ka ye re bua ka ye. Understand? Because now no motho wa tsena for ha ke batla go gyma but asa realize for okay, that nya e batla e tlo tsamaisana le dijo tsa gagwe. Now if you not try to just company but you need that transformation, then you have to quit this company. But when you are on the fitness level, unka itjella company sa gago.
Now, let's transform. Now we are transforming the topic now.
Okay.
Now we are transforming the topic. Let's move from the transformation, the fitness of the physique. Let's talk about the transformation of this topic, about you specifically.
Okay.
I believe in every journey that we embark onto, there are challenges. I believe that there are victories, there are stumbling blocks. Can you please share with us what challenges have you met with in terms of whatever the journey that you've decided to take part into? What challenges have you came across and how have you managed to overcome those challenges?
Hey, there is a lot of challenges my brother. Like the challenges is when it comes to get like a more transformation. The first challenge, get diet. Because I don't have enough money to stick on the diet. So then that is a challenge when I started to say, this journey I thought it's easy, but it's not easy. Because the body eke batlang gore ke nne yone. I simple the win ke bona ka teng. This challenge, especially to transform a body, you need a lot of money, but I don't want to lie. You need money because the diet ya gago, like imagine from example my eggs, 30 eggs, you finish 30 eggs in the 3 days.
30 eggs in 3 days.
30 eggs in 3 days, which means a day you eat 10 eggs.
Okay, I'm sitting at home now, I'm watching this. For transformation, 1 day 10 eggs.
10 eggs.
How do you eat them? As an omelette, scrambled, sunny side up? You get my point? Like sunny side up, or you drink them? Because trust me, this is confusing. For someone who's never been into this journey, this is like completely confusing. Do you drink the eggs? Do you scramble egg them? Do you sunny side them? Do you hard them? What is it? How do you eat 10 in 1 day?
Yeah, there are those ones that drink eggs because, like I said, we want different body types. Okay. Those ones that they want to be bulk bodies, they will drink eggs. Like I need to be the way I am now, so I have to. Yes, I'm doing the omelette, or I boil the eggs, or I fry it. But remember now, immediately I started to what is they call it, egg yolk. I started to remove the egg yolk. Then I eat only white. So immediately imagine I boiled 5 eggs. I'm just going to take egg yolk out. I'm just going to eat only white. That is my breakfast. 5.
Like in the morning?
In the morning. 5 eggs.
Okay.
Then after 2 hours, I need to eat another 5. Because remember, when you started to boil the eggs, it started to, it's something just small because now I need muscles.
So, in a period of less than 4 hours, you've eaten 10 eggs.
You see, I eat each and every 2 hours I have to eat. After 2 hours, in between I have to snack. I eat a small portion, especially when it comes to the cups. When we were talking about the cups, we are talking about the rice, macaroni, whatever. So it is the small portion. But when it comes to the protein, I have to eat a lot of protein. But protein is eggs, chicken breast, fish, the steak, a tuna. Tuna is falling under the, but it is a different protein there. So which means if you need a muscle, you have to go higher protein.
I once had a bodybuilder in studio. I'm sure viewers remember at home. I once have but he's a junior. That's why I moved from junior level to the senior level to spark the difference. The question that I asked him is, he mentioned something like eating every now and then. Ne? Remember, you are focused on the transformation of the body. Ne? But yet, you are eating every now and then. Every 2 hours you are eating, every 2 hours you are eating, you are snacking. Ne? Like all those nutrients, they are going where? Back to the body. And then you are going back where? Back to the gym to try and deal with those nutrients that you have like put in your body. Isn't that like no,
it's not like that. That's why we eat each and after 2 hours. Remember, so that we cannot go forward and back. That's why we eat after 2 hours. Remember, on the nutritions, if the thing you eat, it says on the nutritions a protein is 2%. Remember, your body is not going to take those 2% for that things you eat. It's just only going to take 0.5%.
From the 2%.
From that 2%, I get the 2%. If purity, more purity, more botolone abana, you abana purity.
Okay.
Dijo tse tsa bana tse. How about the nutrition? Say, go for those food for the kids.
So from those purities, what nutrients are you getting?
I get the protein.
Because with me, I'm not talking for viewers, I'm not talking for anyone.
Yeah.
I'm talking for me. Anything, especially your purities, that one of the bottles that you, like I always see many people like busy with that. Like I'm getting that.
Ke tsena temo wa bana rona ga bolaiwa ka eng ha re batle go bala ne a nka tsa dijo tsa bana ne o bo tena di boxes tsa teng o sheba di nutritions tsa teng o bo sheba di nutritions tsa dijo tse go thweng tsa bona tsa batho ba batona. Then you just started to read it, you will find it dijo tsa bana di na le di more nutritions than tsa rona, like nestam e tshwere 100% zinc.
One thing that I didn't understand, I get the nutrients part, and trust me, that one I get with no doubt. Ne? Remember, a child, ne? Everything is still milky. Ne? A child, nothing is strong when it comes to a child. Ne? For whatever nutrients that are on their food, they are concentrated. Ne? They have a certain kind of way that they've been made. Ne? And a manner in which our food as elders, there's a different way that have been made. You can find out the carbohydrates that are in children's food, they are not similar to the carbohydrates that are on our food. So if that is specifically made for that milky body, ne, it's benefiting that milky body, then that one is made for your body to benefit your body. How is that benefiting you? How are those nutrients? That one, it's a confusion. Like the nutrients, those nutrients that are concentrated.
Yeah, I more when I plus the viewers, example, there is another store se ke ratang go shone. If you got tsena ka shop on you, o bo ba botsa for max ha tsene ka shop on you o jai batla o blend. Gopola ke re ne go bleletse ka re mo wena ane ke bua le wena ka re go transform body go expensive. You understand? So ha ke na matla ao a go re ke reke dijo tseo so that body ya ka e transformege the way ke batlang ka teng.
So you go to
immediately I realized, I said okay, when it comes to the nutritions, let me start to try this. And then the guys I guess so. Ke dijo tse re di jang tse bo di diet bo di eng ke follow specific ke mo strictly dieting ke dira each and every day, my brother, I eat a bottle of Purity.
Like every single day.
Every day is 20 rand. And then the nutrition emo Purity is those nutrition tse ke tlameleng ke kreye chicken breast, ke kreye di veg, ke kreye rice. Kore o understand like ke lo reka dijo tse di hintsi yang. For ke khone go kreye
only in one bottle.
O understand. Mo botlolong eno se then ke kreye dilo tse. Se ke tlameleng ke se kreye mo steak. Ke khone go se kreye mo Nestamo. Nestamo, you got the vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D. You can mention, you got all the vitamins. Se ke tlameleng for nna ke go discare me askis ka mention. You understand? Ke tsene ka that shelf ya di supplement. Ke lo tsena teng ke reke ke start ke reka di supplement. Go expensive. Go tsena ka you can spend only 500 for a week. For a week, but I said now this is ki tshella rice ki tshella di whatever tse dijo tse ke kgonang go di afford. But I don't do mistakes, my brother. Ki dula ke le mo dijong tsa bana.
Yet he has mentioned, he has stated, the fact remains, I'm still confused, especially when it comes to the kiddies food. I think Rokla Hood should come on board, Buamjita crew should come on board, bringing the health expert on board to clarify this. I'm sure viewers at home, you are as much confused as I am. But nonetheless, he is a practical example of what he is talking about, meaning he has an in-depth information. Don't worry, don't panic. You saw the chest. It's up here. It's Stable Mountain. It's settled. He's going to just hip-hop the chest for us a bit, but not now, a bit later. Stay tuned. We're still going on and on and on. Okay, my brother. In every journey, in every lifestyle that you choose, specifically, let me talk about bodybuilding. There are always competitions whereby you go and compete with wherever that you compete. And then there's maybe there's a gene where Bogart what. You get my point? Like those categories that you know them. Have you ever been in such competitions, and which ones exactly have you been into? And guy, like what's happening?
Hey, the journey is still on. The journey still continue. And then when I can tell you my age, you will never believe it.
Well, I want because you know the reason why I'm saying that. I'm sure viewers at home, they are intrigued as I am. I interviewed the junior in the same field that you are in. Trust me, I was 12 to 13 years older than him. But if he stands next to me, you would think that he's older than me. So trust me, with this one, I'm ready for it.
All right. Now on the way get transforming body the way fitness into sitting and then I compete each and every time. Ke compete ale baba nyane mon the juniors under 20 under 21 ke compete le bone like you mentioned on the gym.
Wait. Under
21 and then I'm 43.
That's exactly where I'm going. I wanted you there. That's where I wanted you. You are competing with the under 21s. The last one that I have, that who was here with me, he's into under 21. You get my point? You are competing with under 21 and you are 43. Is it a matter of the body size or the weight? Why did they categorize you specifically for under 21? Because that's totally imbalanced.
Yeah, it is a body size, the transformation. Remember, when it comes to the categories of the bodybuilding, so that you can able to do those categories, there is a specific body for the different categories. Like I said, we have those ones, the skinny ones, bomampopi. Then when it comes to the categories for the men, we have a jean, we have the Bermuda, we have a bodybuilding, and then even in bodybuilding, we have a different categories. So I can compete with the young ones on the and then the plus weight. They check the weight also. If the weight and the height it correspond with the category e ke batlang go compete mo yone, it's not about the age. It's all about the body transformation. So on my journey for this one, I started to compete. The first time I competed, correct, this thing is painful, my brother. It's painful. You stand next to someone, you started to judge yourself. Then you immediately start to judge how about hello, six pack, this guy, you understand? But when it comes to the stage, it's how you expose your muscle, how to pose your muscle. If I can have a six pack, but I don't know how to flex my six pack, then you have a flat tummy. Then you can able to understand. Korele judge ha dutse kwale. Then ababona the waist e starta in small. Nna ke khone go dira waist ka small. Ha ke khone go flex my six pack. You beat me because it's all about the to expose your muscle, to pose your muscles. You understand? Like the posing is so important when it comes to the stage. You have to know the posing. If you don't know the posing, I can tell you, onka body am sharp, but also it's about pose the muscles. Kinse ke le mokana or le mokana. A ke o shapile. Go shapile because there is this one immediately, like when we started to the first judgment. Is when we started to stand on the stage.
The stage presence.
The stage present. When the stage present, it is the first judgment. Okay. But most about the abayits, then like I say go like ke khona computer ba 21 ka gene modeling. But ba intsi banana for a gene modeling. Ba ntse re ba bona mo di posting ba fana ba di gene ba apere six pack. I can be one of the ambassador for any brand genie because they need a small waist, six pack, correct the definition of the body. You understand? Okay. To expose their gene, including the legs. So the legs, it's supposed to be firmed when it is inside the gene, so that the genie can be on shape.
My $1 million question. My $1 million question. How far have you went?
All right.
With your transformation in terms of let's say South Africa mon. Kapa nanyane ya tshepe kila o pheula o latla o dimo kwana. O etsala eng?
Yeah, I never thought or a sports so saying senga nkitlisa kone ke sa kore kone ntse ke bonela fere ke buisha for witse ka re one day nka itlhara but sports in general so fihlisa mo
sports I hear that
sports in general. Yeah. When it comes, I remember I said ke mo sporting in general immediately I know ha ke tsenya body kore bodybuilding ke di achievement tsa sports se ke dirile.
Those achievements because even the viewers at home they will say this one they just bring just anybody. We want it the standard thing we don't just rub shoulders with lightweights, like people that are achieving. When we come to motivate, like our viewers, that made it in this fraternity. Yeah. I want those global achievements.
Yeah, no, I wish gore nkabe ke na le prove for bone nkare ke ska bua ka molomo so if re arrange tse sentle ne ke tlo ba bela tsone di achievement saka to show them this is thing.
You know what I like about you saying? Everybody now is technological savvy.
Yeah.
Everybody can access social media.
Yeah.
Just speak about them. Then we will tell them where would they find you on social media.
Oh, okay.
Then they would follow you on social media in regard of saying, you know what, let me check what he said is true.
Yeah.
Then they would go social media, then they would browse it, then they would produce everything, they would see that. Well, whatever that you said on Blue Umjita, spoken by another Umjita, it's true.
Yeah, no. The achievement it's like more bodybuilding, ne? Like ke buile ka re itla o sharp, itla dlala ka kelelo ga go itla dira ene, but I never give up. I still continue bantse ban sharp. I say okay, which means my body is not transformed enough. I still keep going.
That work.
My brother.
That work.
Ke mo.
That work.
Ke mo ka wa.
Let's shoot.
Ka wa.
I want to jump in because my man, here's the thing.
Yeah.
The viewers also want to to check. Okay, you know what? Right, Coach Max is there.
Yeah.
Maybe omo go parona go China, kapa go Korea. What halwa? Oh, I mean that particular moment to hear you say. Korea.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone was Coach Max of Korea. He mentioned and check what and stuff like that.
So the thing the achievement is before I can go to international, there is a provincial, there is a national, then it is international.
Because there's no way that you can go international without from regional, provincial, national, then jump to international.
Yeah.
Once you mention international, meaning those others, they are sorted out.
Yeah.
So
each and every the first international it was Indonesia. I was Indonesia, Qatar actually World Cup. I was not far with the Qatar.
So you were there during the era, the World Cup?
Yeah, the World Cup. I was having the World Championship on the other side. It was the World Soccer Championship on. It is, I think, from head to Botshabelo.
So how work a world with different
World Championship,
different countries?
Different countries, World Championship, and then I come with position 3.
We're not dealing with lightweights. There's Umjita out there who's doing what Coach Max is doing. There's Umjita right now sitting at home watching right now. What is it that you are doing with the challenges that you come across? Don't you think you should go back, sit down, structure? If Coach Max is able, has the ability to go as far as Indonesia, that's the only place that I dream about. I think only of being to, but he's coming from talking to global citizens. This is Buamchita. Coach Max is still with us. Let's talk about Indonesia. You came position 3.
Yes.
Meaning the whole world.
In the whole world.
You were number 3.
Number 3.
Right. Let's keep that one. Where else have you been internationally?
Each and every year, like last year I was qualified for Japan because of the finances. I cannot make it. This year.
Cannot make it?
Because of the finance.
When is the journey?
Because of the finance.
When is the trip?
Last year it was in September. Go Japan.
Okay.
Because it was so expensive. It was also the World Championship. That's why in the Gobla like Motare Shebile so nana for the journey is simple, but when it comes to the pocket, it hits a lot. So now on the 27 April go Bloom show. Then I go to the stage again. Then I become number 1 the category negates which means it is a performance. Then I qualified for another championships. They are going to hold in Las Vegas on October, and Philippines on November. Then Zambia. Yeah, Zambia is September. Yeah.
This year.
This year. So I qualified for three world championships.
When you say September this year, you're talking about
This year now on, I think even now on, because we are, I don't remember exactly the date for Zambia. Yeah, but it's going to pass now on. Then we left with Las Vegas and Philippines, because Las Vegas is on November, Philippines is on October.
So how far are you with fundraisings?
So I'm still struggling.
Are you reaching out?
I'm still knocking. Even the Department of Sports, but they promised me, no, we are going to see how we can help you. But until now, my brother, there is nothing is happening. But I said, okay, it's fine. Then let me start again afresh from now on. Let me start to do my fundraising for next year, because I can see I'm not going to wait until I qualify, because I can see now when I'm preparing for next year with my body conditions. Yeah, I'm still preparing now on for April, because April it is a bloom show again. It is a qualifying again.
So for these three that you mentioned, Zambia,
Las Vegas,
Philippines, you're not going?
Because I don't have a finance, my brother.
South Africans. One of my mentors said unto me, imagine if life was like a child turning around by telling a story that is happening inside a woman's womb, what would have happened to this world that we're living with? Mind you, whatever the circle that is happening internally, let's chest it out. Let's fight. Let's battle. Let's stand our grounds. Let's push. Let's go for what we want. Here's a gentleman losing 3 journeys, but as South Africans, we say we support each other. Where is the sense of Ubuntu? Where is that sense of helping each other? Already you have given up on going there.
Yeah, but I just give it up for going there. But the purpose, I'm still saving so that to encourage our young brothers to open the doors for them, because you don't know. I can tell you now, I have 10 Yamajita. Bagiba encourage it. Then, and they are also qualified for the international championships.
Kirata 10 in your encouragement. Now, let's leave the 10. Ne? Or no, let's not leave them. Let's add on the 10.
Yeah.
For Majita that are watching now.
Yeah.
For that encouragement, let's make it as a collective to every Mjita, including myself. For a what is it? How have you encouraged them? So in order for them to reach us a twice, yeah,
that is a thing now. No, for each and every day. Each and every day, I want to understand Mjita. Understand, and then I try the opportunity. We understand, because usually Runamajita renale that mindset or immediately le bodybuilder, then otro chama kapa otro beza otro diraeng. Then ke start getting a school about that, so that you can see the achievement. Kanna not asenka obone mamang o dirile eng, no. Kanna the achievement tse ke di krile on the age ke le moyana. Remember ke startile go fly for Indonesia ke le 40.
That's when you started to fly.
Okay. So now on ke compete le di youngsters under 21. That's why ke start and ke tsena teng ke ba bontsha for you can fly. Ka early age than e ke le moyone. If you got these things, why dira serious, it can open the doors for when, because now on another age sense you still have the opportunity. If there is those companies, they can invest on you. You understand? So ke zama go reacha majita a mang le a mang mo kasi, whatever around South Africa.
So for someone who's watching now, when we conclude, just in short, for someone who's watching now, and what is your last word to the viewers?
Yeah, for the viewers, like let's give up on more than the copanam le more the challenges the copanam le more life in. Yeah, because life can each a change each one the season is that day. So more the viewers saying don't give up. So there is everything says irahalang. So now on Instagram ya ka ke Max Mosese. Ke Instagram page ya ka ke Max Mosese. The Facebook ke Max Mosese 81.
Okay.
Yeah, that is my Facebook. Then what the YouTube because can take a pair. Understand?
Okay, so currently it's Facebook and
Instagram.
And Instagram only Max Moses.
Yes.
Viewers at home, find him on YouTube, on Instagram and Facebook, Max Mosese. Then you can communicate with them. You can follow up on him. Then you can see all his achievements. Mr. Max, thank you very much for being part of the show. And thank you for your time that you have spent with us here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Remember, this show was sponsored by Siriti Gin. You find it at Macro Online. You can get it anytime when you want it. You can also find it at Mupulusi Liquor Store, where it used to be Miles of Mint. The makeup for this show was also sponsored by Leah Mukwena, which is a makeup stylist, makeup specialist. If you want to communicate with him, you can communicate with him through Buamjita. Do not forget to subscribe on this show. If you want to be part of the show, talk to us. If you want to be part of this show, the guests, whatever, you want to sponsor, you want to advertise with us. On the credentials, there are numbers or contacts that you can be able to contact. Talk with us. Let's communicate. We are going out. This is Nati Omonize. As we sign out, we say, Buamjita.